Guys, Liberties Productions back here with y'all. Today we're going to be talking about how do you be more like Jesus? How to be more of a Christ follower, How do I be like Jesus in the things I do in the day? How do I be like Jesus at work? How do I be like Jesus at school? How can I influence others to be like Jesus just in my actions? That's what we're going to be talking about today. So, number one, I'm going to use me as an example because this is a really good, thing for you too. Maybe a job. Alright. So, the boss is like, hey, I need you to work to sweep Bay 1 and Bay 2. Alright. So, what I'm going to do, and what Jesus would do, when your boss or when anybody tells you to clean up something, to wash something, to do whatever, go the extra mile. There's 4 cars out at all 4 pumps, but it's 15 minutes after my lunch break, It's kind of a choice, am I going to try to strive to be more like Jesus in each and every day, Either you're going to do those 4 cars or you're just going to do one of them. And what I would do is I'm going to do all 4 of them because I know that's what Jesus would do. Go the extra mile for people. Treat people the way Jesus would treat people. Treat people the way you would want to be treated, which falls under the way Jesus would treat you. Treat others the way Jesus would treat them and treat you. Alright? So, when your boss or whatever tells you to pick up or straighten this stack of papers, but there's a whole ton of other papers that need to be, organized and stacked up nice, go the extra mile. Do them too. Go do them too. And the reason that I'm telling you to go the extra mile is because Jesus, this will help you and, it's going to impact others. Man, I only told him to sweep Bay 2 and Bay 1, but he swept Bay 3. He swept this whole area. And it's not an attention-seeking thing. It's not I'm going to get a bigger paycheck because, I'm doing more. If so, that be the case, it is what it is. But in the end, give God the glory, because we're living for Him. So any praise or anything that we do as a Christian is ultimately for Him, We're to live for Him, and UPS, there's a big, or any kind of business, like say, I don't know, a mechanic business. I'm just stuck on the mechanic thing. Mechanic business, alright? So, your car won't start, so it has to be jumped off. So, one of the people from the, whatever it might be, mechanic auto place, comes by, starts your car up, and now it's running, and you're just like, oh, thank you so much, Same with Jesus, when you're living for Him, you're doing things for Him, people see that, and they thank you. The glory should go to Jesus. So back at the beginning, go the extra mile. Whether it be work, school, church, a meeting, whatever, go the extra mile. You'd be surprised how you can impact somebody's life, not even just having to speak to them, just the way you're presenting yourself. You don't even have to say, good afternoon, how are you? If Jesus is working in you and you're living for Him and you're going the extra mile even when you think nobody else is seeing you, when you sweep all 3 bays, then you're not even asked, you're only asked to do 2 bays or 1 bay, but you decide to go the extra mile and do all of them. Nobody might have been there to see you do it, but in the end, you're not doing it for the praise and the glory. You're doing it for Jesus Christ because you're living for Him. So the way to be more like Jesus, step 1 is accept Him, and 2, if you don't know Him, or maybe you need to recommit your life, just admit you're a sinner, confess that you have done wrong. ask Him to come into your heart, to change your life. And from that moment on, and believe that He died on the cross to take away your sins, and confess that you are a sinner. And without Jesus paying the ultimate sacrifice, we would all go to hell. And just like that. But because He paid the ultimate sacrifice, He gave us a chance to redeem ourselves. So that one day, we would be able to go up there with Him. And then from that day on that you have accepted Him into your life, live for Him. You know, people should be able to see change in you. Once you've gone from a sinner to a sinner saved by grace, saved by Jesus paying the ultimate sacrifice to take their sins away, people should be able to see change. You shouldn't be using foul language. You shouldn't be stealing or any of that stuff. You know, that's just an example. But in the end, people should see change. You should, you know, take the old garbage bag outside and start a new life. You know. Like I've always said, I'm going to keep saying, and you've heard it more than once. You can never be too far gone from Jesus, because Jesus goes the extra mile with you. You know, He's always with you. He's with you from day one to day none. You know, He's always been with you. He'll always be with you, and you can't ever do anything to lose that love that He has for you. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe and turn and notifications. Hit that like button for me so you show your support. And I do appreciate that. I'm Live for Jesus Productions. Thank you for stopping by on this channel. Share my videos too. That would really help me. Share my videos. Please, 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 please. This is Live for Jesus Productions. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you for watching. And I will catch you guys next time.